Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Sunny from Sunny Glow LLC, and I'm here with a celebrity reader, and I'm gonna do Marilyn Monroe. I don't know, my first time ever trying to connect with someone like a celebrity who was deceased. So let's just see how this goes. Um, I was trying to connect with her energy before I hit record, and I just, I don't know, I just feel like I'm just still like very cautious of what I do and what I say. Um, and I feel like Marilyn Monroe, I looked up her date of birth. She's a Gemini. I think. Hold on, let me look at it again. Yeah, she's a Gemini. Um, but Marilyn Monroe, it just, I feel like she had a hard time. I feel big city, big city. I am hearing big city. Eyes on big city, eyes on big city. I feel like she was a small girl who always looked at big city dreams, big city dreams. Her head was always in the clouds, is what I feel. I feel like there was always this woman wanting to protect her. This may have been her mother. Someone was on drugs around her. Like, she grew up around drugs. I'm hearing offspring. I don't know if like drug abuse ran in her family. But when I'm hearing offspring, I'm picking up like incest. I don't know if she's the product of incest, if her mother was the product of incest, or like if that was going on as well. I'm hearing dirty trailer, dirty trailer. Her family sense of like moving a lot. She was happy and appreciative of the small things, like even like a washer and dryer. Maybe she didn't have that growing up. Y'all, I don't know anything about Marilyn Monroe. I just know that everybody thinks she's this big sex symbol. She had the thing with the president. Um, that's really all I know about her. Um, so if you guys know more, I guess comment below and let me know some stuff, because girl, I don't know. Um, but her head was always in the clouds. I feel like if she could have curly hair like mine, I feel like she would love it. She loved big hair. Um, she loved like voluminous hair. She made sure her hair was always nice. I feel like she really enjoyed Thanksgiving. Um, she traveled a lot. She was always arm candy. Always arm candy. I feel like, okay, sorry, like whoever this spirit is, it's like they're going back to her childhood or like her adulthood. Like if this is her, it's just like back and forth, back and forth. So, and a lot of times spirits do that, especially when they get excited or if they just have a lot to tell. I feel like she was taken away as a child. Burden. She was always locked up. And I feel like she had a fear of dogs as a child, or like she didn't care too much for dogs. But I feel like she was hurt, like molested. She was touched. like as a child. And I just feel like all she wanted was protection. But there seems to be this mother figure around, whether she was alive, this mother figure was alive or deceased. There's this mother like looking over her, wanting to protect her. I said that a few minutes ago. I feel like she was strangled to death. Drugs played a big part. Drugs played a big part. I'm hearing body 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 was moved. So maybe her body was moved. Something about the man I loved. Her killer wasn't a stranger. Like, she knew him. She spent time with him. Brown-haired man, tall, either Harry or Henry. Harry Henry is it's a similar name to that. I'm also hearing Jackson. So whatever these names are, this may be his middle, last, honey, first name, who knows, child. But okay. But she knew him. He liked to drink a lot. I feel like her death had a lot to do with race. Cause now this energy is like, it wasn't right back in this time. This wasn't right. I feel like maybe she flirted with the black man, or maybe a black man flirted with her. But there was chemistry between her and this black male, and whoever this brown-haired lad is, the one that I described earlier, he was jealous of that. I'm hearing like no in lover, like he's calling her this, and it's like he's pushing her on the bed because she's telling me I couldn't move. But she's saying that drugs were involved. It was raining that day. No sunshine. She loves sun. It's saying at first, it's something about she was in this cabin, like she died like out in nature, but not necessarily outside, because she keeps talking about like mountains, rivers, but her body was moved into a safer location. Whoever this man is, this brown-haired man, it was like he wanted people to find her. Like, he didn't want like animals to get her. He didn't want, like, even though he killed her, he still sympathized over her remains, like over her body. And like he just didn't want her to like rot. He didn't want like animals to get her. Like, he wanted her to be found. Like, It was obvious. It was obvious that it was a cover up. This man was married, but he had an affair with Marilyn. I feel like Marilyn wanted children. I don't know if she had any, or if like her children were taken away or something, but it's like she wanted kids. She wanted to connect with kids, but in the right time. I do feel like she had fertility issues, and that hurt her a lot. That really hurt her a lot. It's like she always miscarried. She had painful periods. She's saying her inspiration was women of color. She curves, love skin, love curves is what she's saying. But during her death, there was a lot of drinking and drugs. She was raped a lot of times, like maybe drugged a lot. Like men would get her high and just have sex with her. Her energy is saying, I'm kind of happy I'm dead, because it would have never ended. She had this pretty face, but it would have never ended. Like the pain that she felt inside would have never ended. But now she's talking about this black guy again. I felt like I could have loved him. I felt like I could have loved him. Is Marilyn she's saying this. Is Marilyn Monroe her real name, y'all? I'm talking to y'all like y'all can sorry if I'm blurry, but I'm talking to y'all like y'all can hear me. But it's just like she doesn't like when I was calling her Marilyn, it's just like don't call me that. That's what I felt like. Don't call me that. Are you at peace though? It's like yes and no. Yes and no. But it's because of guilt. It's really funny because it's like I see the moon. It's like she's through me and I'm looking at the moon. And then I got this vibe of the terror. So she's here because of guilt. Like she's not really at peace because of guilt. She just wish she would have did things differently. She used her sexiness to get what she wanted. She enjoyed it at the time, but in the back of her mind, she knew that it was just like, I'm more than that. But that's all she knew. That's all she knew. She felt very empty. She wasn't really happy. She does feel like her life was cut short, but then at the same time, it's just like, I mean, it was better off. Mm. Bless her heart. Well, Miss Marilyn, if this was really you, I really appreciate you coming through. I do send you blessings and good luck. I really, really do. I really, really do. Give me 6 cards. A lot of stuffy energy. Yeah. I feel like her family is making a lot of money off of her name. Or like people who like own the title to her. Like people who own something about owning, like it's a lot, she's making a lot of money, or whoever, you know, has control over her, whatever, has a lot of money. I feel like they may come out with a product about her. Maybe like a makeup product, a clothing line. There's something about her is going to pop up. And it's going to generate more money. Something about it's going to come out like summertime. Like maybe July, September, August. Like July, August, September time. Bless her heart. Yeah, bless her heart. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. It was very like, I don't know. I don't want to say depressing, but it was just like, I don't know. It took me in another space. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.